They indeed love their football here in upstate New York as you look inside of Bills Stadium in Orlando.
That's a lot of it. 4 coops, 4 seasons, drop the top a bit. Bust down, but my wrist, time to talk a lot of. I got both my girls head to toe designer. Drip, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit. You ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit. I can't hear the hate, got a lot of it. Take these bands to the bank, let them rot in it. So much ice on me, I wish I had 2 necks. I got homies that can sleep without 2. I got homies that can sleep without Gucci and Chanel, I got a lot of it. Walk up in the spot like, hey, what poppin' in? Come pop it for me, cause I'm rich and poppin' in. Yeah, drip, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit. You ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit. She gon' put it on me, that's a lot of it. Let me feel myself a little bit. Let me blow this down a little bit. Drip, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit. You ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit.
I was hating. Brand new chick, she don't know the occupation. I just wanna know that I can hold a conversation. Oof, I don't know what y'all debating. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run an operation. Went broke in the check and put 100 out of savings in. I can tell now that you ain't talking about nothing. I'ma need something I can calm down from. I'm gonna pull it with the bar down 1. 6 months in, I ain't down once. Trying to tell me what you know about me. You don't know nothing, keep it real with me. She said she ain't trying to deal with me. Okay, cool, you can sell that seat. I'm just hoping she don't fail. Cause when she do, I don't know what I'ma do. All that I heard that y'all was talking, it was comical. Pull up in your city for the evening, what you tryna do? Cause I'm open to it. I know that you missing, but you gon' get through it. I can help with it if you need that. Go and bring the beat back.
From the home of the Bills since 1973, we are at Bills Stadium, just south of downtown Buffalo, New York. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New England Patriots and the Buffalo Bills. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Working from the gun, it's Brady. And he hits his target, it's Kenny Stills. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
A gain of 11 on the.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. Second down at 6 now from the 42. Shotgun now for Brady. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders fly into the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. From the gun, it's Brady. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It'll be a Patriot first down on a pickup of 16. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. They go back to the ground with Jones. Terrell Suggs in on the tackle. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Brady gives this one off to Jones. And he'll be close to a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 31. 6 yards the pickup, and that's... to first down.
First down, New England.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's Brady to throw. Sets up the screen to Lewis. That catch good for only a couple.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there was a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start, getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. A give to Jones. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
Taken down.
And that's the type of play that'll fire up a defense. Hold them to 1 yard on a first down run. It'll be interesting to see if the offense decides to press the run at all, or if they'll abandon it now after gaining only 1 on that play.
On 2nd and 9, Brady escaping the pressure right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Operating from the gun, Brady flushed out right. The Buffalo defense does its job, and it's 4th down.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow them to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let them get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up fourth. Able to move the ball on that drive. Yes, just 3 points, but 4 first downs were in there.
Yeah, and you can look at it and feel pretty good about the whole thing and think, okay, this should continue throughout this ball game. On the flip side, if you're a defender, it's almost like, whew, we only gave up 3. They moved the ball on us pretty well.
After the field goal, here's Butker to kick it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. Wesley Woodyard there on the tackle.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And it'll be 4th down.
4th down.
And this is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. From the 25 on 2nd down. Brady. It's caught by Bryant.
Brady's pass.
That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
It's a gain of
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
Now a play fake. Brady. The Buffalo defense does its job, and it's 4th down.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
So scores on their first 2 possessions, but 6-0, so field goals probably not what they were hoping for.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that. Not what they were hoping for, but they should be happy that they have points on the board. It almost feels like that old slow and steady wins the race, doesn't it? In this case, though, they want to be slow and steady now, but get explosive later and put the points up on the board.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, so they held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
That's good.
That one, a 1st down pickup of 8. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Running from the gun with Henry. And some room to maneuver. Derrick Henry all alone. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Henry, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Bills are an extra point away from taking the lead. And it's up and good.
Makes the score Bills 7, Patriots 6.
Now out as the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will make it into the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They've been settling quite a bit. They've been able to move the football some, but they've just been settling. That's one of the reasons they're down on the scoreboard.
I love that word you picked, settling, because nowadays in this NFL, you're thinking touchdown almost every drive because everything's so high-powered. Yeah, you'll take the field goal, but you always feel like you're leaving points out there when you don't put it in the end zone.
They'll be trying to put it in the end zone here on this drive. Now Brady gets away with one. Lucky, could have been intercepted, but it falls to the ground. Jared Cook, his Pro Bowl tight end, was the target. And it'll bring up third down.
Yards to go.
Brady's throw on third down there is incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on third down.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Now it's Peterson. Call that a 46-yard punt, though they did get 9 back on the return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 35.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And finally taken down at the 44-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards.
That outside handoff to the left, that play has to warm the heart of an offensive line coach because they controlled the left side where they were supposed to. But they didn't allow anything to leak from the backside on the right side of the offensive line either. Well played.
Yeah, and it created a big run. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39.
On the carry.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
A gain of 5.
Now a handoff to Henry. And he's going to take this down close to the first as he's brought down at the Patriots 33. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Forced out to his left. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
There's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of a guy trying to throw the football. And on that play, they ended up flushing him to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football, and that led to the incompletion.
10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. Buffalo, 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
The ball carrier.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
At the Patriots' 13-yard line.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And it's caught. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. They'll come out in the pistol. Trying to punch it in with Henry. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. Derrick Henry as the first half is winding down. And the Bills will extend their lead. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Brady. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. It's the former Patriot, Patrick Chung. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we have reached halftime here in what's an 8-point game. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Butker is set to kick off.
Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And the half will begin with a touchback. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week on our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. Here's 2nd and 8. He'll get this into the hands of Burrito. That one a first down pickup of 8. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He shakes him off. But he can't get away forever, and down he goes.
The quarterback taken
like the
down
footwork back there, and I thought you did a pretty good job of evading that first wave of players. Tried to buy a little extra time out of the pocket, but in the end, oh, that was a tough one.
Yeah, winds up getting buried for the loss. And they've got the hook up. This is Olsen. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Had to pass there, 3rd and long on your own side of the field. Just couldn't come up with anything.
That's why teams always talk about having to win the early downs, meaning you've got to gain yardage and set yourself up for 3rd and short, because when it's 3rd and long, the odds go down significantly trying to pick up the first down, even throwing the football.
It takes a touchdown-saving tackle to bring him down as he goes 32 yards on the return. And the Patriots will have great starting position as they take over 1st and 10. They'll try and get the running game going with Jones. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Bobby Wagner, the NFL's leading tackler in 2019, there on the stop. Again, it's Jones. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6.
I have to think a major focus at the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level.
And this is going to be intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. And he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. Oh, he's got a little daylight. Derrick Henry all alone. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Derrick Henry, his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 16 on the season. And the Bills will add on to their lead.
Gay on for the point after.
It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-6.
Makes the score Bills 21, Patriots 6.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Now this will make it into the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this pass.
And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Thomas Davis. Then he'll take this back down inside the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And he'll take this down for about 4 yards, down to the 15.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
Again, it's Henry. And he's brought down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control.
And he fights his way into the end zone for a Bills touchdown. Derrick Henry taking it in. And the Bills use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. And it's no good. It has not been his day. That's the 2nd extra point he's missed so far. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 28-yard line.
They'll go again to Jones. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. And finally down at the 9-yard line. A big run there by Jones. 63 yards on the ground.
New England.
Now Jones. And he's going to battle his way down right around the 2-yard line.
The ball carrier.
It's a good pickup of 7 yards, and now they're looking at 2nd and goal.
A gain of 7 brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score. Aaron Jones, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Patriots make some inroads here on that deficit. Pete Carroll in that familiar hands-on-knees pose. His guys will go for 2 here. From the gun, Brady. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. Back now in Buffalo, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away.
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Henry. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 11 yards there, first down. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
A big play there on the catch and run. 59 yards. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Bills will add on to their lead. Touchdown. And he just tied the NFL record on that 5th rushing touchdown. He's the 6th man ever to do that in a single game.
And partner, did you just say that he tied an NFL record there?
Yes, sir.
I mean, we're talking 5 touchdowns on the ground against an NFL caliber defense.
Is that good?
I'd say that's fantastic. What a game for him.
It really is something. We are watching quite the effort.
Austin on the return. The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
First down, Patriots.
First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
The tackle made by Patrick Jones.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier. When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
To throw is Brady. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. The Pats do snap it. It's Brady. And he finds Cook. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
First down, New England.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 44-yard line. Now, meanwhile, the throw by Brady knocked away, incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Second down and
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. Eluding the pressure right. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's the former Patriot, Devin McCourty. 20.
Come on,
and he is going to score. It's a pick 6 and a Bills touchdown.
Bills.
Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick 6 makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. I might get a pick or two.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
And that'll push the lead up to 29 now.
Makes the score Bills 41. Patriots 12.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fielded in the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
Boston on the return. The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Brady now on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete.
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again. Brady. His throw incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Open man is Sims. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
A gain of
14 yards is the pickup there, and a New England 1st down. So the Patriots with the football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. He gets it to Sims, complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Steven Sims, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Patriots get a score closer.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this carries into the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked out officially at the 21.
Let's take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They're looking at a 3rd straight win here if they can hold on. No, bottled up fumble. It's out. It's loose.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. Nothing there, no gain, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 15. A shotgun handoff to Henry. Rumbling past the 30. Derrick Henry all alone. The 20. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Derrick Henry, 84 yards. And the Bills will extend their lead. Well, I'm just not sure what more we can say about him after that one.
But we're certainly going to give it a try, aren't we? Because I believe we're watching greatness personified. It has not mattered all game long where they've handed him the football. He's taken it and found the end zone. He is so locked into that so-called zone, I don't think they're going to get him out of it in this one.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taken in the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like...
And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Noah Spence able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. Trying to get it that time to Stills, and it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And now here is another interception. Dante Jackson picks it, and that will write a finish to this ball game.
Today's final score.
But Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Bills, the win here means it'll be a 7-